So here I'm drawing a blood vessel. A blood vessel contains red blood cells. Here are mature red blood cells, and mature red blood cells are responsible for transporting oxygen around our body. But where do the red blood cells come from? Well, they all arise from the bone marrow. So here I'm drawing a bone. The red blood cells come from stem cells within the bone marrow. Erythropoiesis is the term used to describe erythrocyte synthesis, or the production of red blood cells. Hematopoietic stem cells can differentiate into pro-erythroblast and then early erythroblast. In the early erythroblast stage, we see ribosome synthesis. And this is important because once the early erythroblast becomes a late erythroblast, the ribosomes are synthesizing a lot of hemoglobins, and so we have hemoglobin accumulation. Hemoglobin is the molecule within red blood cells that actually carry the oxygen. So this late erythroblast can then develop into a normoblast, and normoblast already contains all this hemoglobin. A normoblast will then become a reticulocyte. A reticulocyte loses its nucleus. However, it is not a red blood cell just yet. A reticulocyte actually stays in the bone marrow for several days before entering circulation. And once entered into circulation, the reticulocyte, after about 1 to 2 days or 24 to 48 hours, it will mature and become a erythrocyte. Erythrocytes are the red blood cells that we know that circulate and carry oxygen around our body. But erythrocytes don't circulate in our body forever. It has a lifespan of about 128 days when it's aged or when it's damaged. And so when it's aged or damaged, it has to be removed. Red blood cell removal occurs in 3 main organs: the spleen, the liver, and the bone marrow.